Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my name is Jacemachine. I am fueled by coffee and driven by insanity, and today we are playing StarMade. We've been doing a little work off camera and in between episodes, as it were, so there's a lot of stuff that I want to show you that I've put in. Every good corporate headquarters needs its area for copies and binding of books and things like that. So this is my copy room. We have a nice copy machine right here. I like it. I like it probably a little bit more than I should. We have a package scale right here, and then we have these different boxes. Over here is reams of paper, and over here are those same boxes repurposed to put the bounded books that are for business meetings and such. This is work and employee workspace areas. If this gets a little framey every now and then, it should clear up pretty quickly. We have a lot of trading guild guys just floating around here, and they crash into this place every once in a while. It's not that big a deal. I just want you to know that it happens. I'm aware of it. These are supposed to be cabinets back here. Basically, I'm still in the stage of just sort of blocking things out very simply. Nothing necessarily is going to be the final version of stuff, though there's a lot of finished details that I've put in. Like, I doubt that I'm going to change these light fixtures up very much from here, but things like the floor and the walls and textures like that, and especially about which blocks I decide to use to represent certain things. But we have cabinets here. I thought having a wood texture would be kind of nice. And then I was thinking, well, the wood texture could be used elsewhere. The biggest area that I have the wood texture at is in the trees, of course. Because every place I build has got to have some sort of garden. So my old place is there. You've seen What is happening? There's missiles being fired. Hold on a second. What is happening? There seems to be some sort of space battle occurring. Just great. Alright, well, they shouldn't be interrupting us too much, but we still have the piece of our little tree garden here. I really like how the trees sort of mushroom up or bloom up, and then they sort of come down as if they were bouncing off, pushing off against the wall and have to redirect their stuff. I think that's pretty cool. If you guys think it's pretty cool, that's just fine with me. If you don't, that's just fine with me. Alright, so, yeah, I had to make little areas where you could actually stand on, because of course I would have to. This is an employee lounge. Part of the employee lounge section. This all is for employee relaxation. But this is where people will eat their meals. There's counter spaces here, a little refrigerator on this side. Looks like I need to fix the texture on the front. This is a water cooler. I'm not sure if there's a better block that I could use for the bottom one, and I'm sure there is. If you would like to suggest one in the comments section below, I'll give it a shot and see what it looks like. This is a fish tank. Yes. Carpet on the floor here. We have shelves and these standing light pole fixture things. And this is basically a very comfy, somewhat enclosed employee lounge. These ships out there keep distracting me. Alright, so over here is a little conference room area where everyone has terminals and they can discuss business plans with each other. Is there one here that I can turn on? No? I seem to be missing one of these holographic screens. Yeah, this is what the refrigerator is supposed to look like. Maybe it's going to have a similar texture to that, but since the wall is that, basically I didn't want to have the seam for the main body, because your refrigerator doesn't have a seam for the main body, but its doors have seams, that's for sure. That's basically what I'm doing there. We have the burner arrangement. This is an experimental microwave idea. These are faucets. I thought, as exaggerated as that is, I kind of like it. So I'm going with it. But yeah, a little kitchen area for preparing meals. And then that connects back over here. This here is my office. And it's even more simple than the rest of the place. Every time I look at that, I think of some sort of duck. Quack, quack, quack. This is supposed to be like a bar, like a cabinet thing with like bar drinks and stuff. Yeah, we'll work on it. But yeah, we have a nice big table, a nice big desk. It's going to be a better chair than this. Again, I'm just sort of happen to be working in the brown standard when I got to this room. This is supposed to be like a light, but it could also be like an inbox and a light combination. And then this is going to be some sort of vault, very likely. Now these doors are all over the place up here, and the reason why is that it is a leftover from a previous design in which there was an airlock in all four corners. Not for just this floor, but for the floor below as well. And that's not working out anymore. I don't need that many damn airlocks. I don't need that many damn airlocks, damn it! So we're gonna just repurpose them. But we're gonna leave them in place because I like the fact that they were part of the original design, and that this is a customized version of that stock start. These are some factories. The bottom ones, these are basic, standard, and advanced factories. These produce just one of everything. The ones above them, standard, basic, and advanced, again, those produce 10 of everything. And then the ones above that, at the very tippy top, those produce 100 of everything. Now that's just a very basic, very simple factory setup. I did nothing fancy to it other than just stack them up and attach them to the factory enhancers, which one for one equals the amount of production. So one of these factories by itself will produce one, but if you add one more factory enhancer to it, it will produce two, and so on and so forth. So I've had to hide those factory enhancers elsewhere, and we'll go take a look at that in a second. In fact, we're going to take a look at that right now. We're going to hop into this build block, and we're going to just real quick go and talk about the outside, because I might have added some lights. I might have changed some of the textures or added a few things. Like these remind me of caterpillar legs now, for example. This is definitely different from the last time we were together. And I continue just working on just texturing up things. But they all, at the end of the day, remind me of old 1980s cassette tapes. This is kind of an interesting design. Playing around a lot with shapes, right? And seeing what sort of is worth keeping. But this used to be an airlock. No longer. This is the only one that leads into the station. So we're going to just take a quick look through this floor. This is the one that I've started working on just recently. And what we're doing here is we are adding just extra rooms and stuff. So this is the floor below the corporate HQ part, but it's part of the corporate office. And so basically there's going to be a little medical area down here. There is going to be like my mind go blank, like a gym space perhaps, different stuff like that. But here we have a little laundry room. I'm going to add dryers or something in maybe above them. But that was if you watch my Skywanderers video, there was a very similar light bar type of shape in that game, and out of the blue it occurred to me that, hey, that looks like a washing machine to me. And then I was like, hey, I need to wash stuff in space. Your suit's gonna get funky. Now my character is a robot, so it's not really an issue, but it's the principle of the thing, damn it. It's like bathrooms. I like having bathrooms. I'm gonna have to install a bathroom somewhere up above, in fact, at some point. But yeah, I'm dividing this. There's a central thing here. Basically, the hallway runs all the way around, And then there's doorways that lead into the center, and I've divided the center up so that the center has room for individual rooms. They have a nice hallway here that leads all the way through. See, very simple. Not too much detail put in, but I like these doors. This area is actually where I hid all of my factory enhancers, and I've stuck a bunch of power in here for the time being. I'm still really hesitant about actually using power and putting things like that into my stations and or my builds, just because of the fact that the more investment you put into them, the more you're gonna have to take out. And they'll probably be easy enough to take out. You know, you have creative mode. I'm really excited about the power update, and when that comes out, I won't have to worry about that anymore. So I'll stop griping about it. It's not that big a deal, but it's just a little thing that holds me back. This used to just be a roof, and now it is a landing pad that should be able to handle just about any ship that would land on it. I don't know. I don't have something in the center. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did something crash? That was a really... Nope. It's just those guys moving through space as they do. Good luck, old trading guild federation clan thing group face. Alright, so let's pull up our creative mode tab menu, and if you don't know how to use creative mode, you go into your chat with enter, you start off your command with this, you type in creative or creati, and then you hit tab and it will finish your command for you, and then you put in your name, and then you change it from either true or false. And true is the mode that I'm currently in, so that, in case you're wondering, is how you do it in single player. You'd have to have admin permissions on a multiplayer to be able to do that. Many of you guys who play this game for a while know exactly how that's done, but there's always new people coming and joining us, so I just want to put that out there as I think of stuff. We added gravity units. Those are muy importante. These guys. But we want to finish up this other room here. This the third room, and we also need to put in some sort of bathroom. Oh, and I didn't even show you guys this. This is ant farm wall, an ant farm wall, basically. I think it's cool. So here we go. We got this little work area. Maybe this is for like group projects, whereas this area is for like more like your solo work. And I still technically need a conference room. And I think maybe dropping a conference room would be good in here. But there's no privacy, so maybe I need to enclose it. Alright, well, we're not going to go into the menu to grab stuff. We're just going to match things from the walls here. So we're going to mouse over something. I'm going to hold down Control, and then I'm going to click my mouse wheel to copy anything that I'm looking at. And we're just going to start off that way. Now maybe I don't want to have it too narrow, so we're just going to mess around a little bit. Can I do anything effective in this space? You know, it kind of would look good to be sort of like a cubicle area. But if I'm going to use that for cubicle, where should the meeting room be in? We could fit a meeting room in here. Absolutely. Okay, so let's change this up here. We're going to lighten mode. And since we're working in gray right now, we're just going to drop down some stuff. Here is the wall. Let's see. If we were going to be doing some sort of project, they would need to have like a whiteboard or something like that. So let's grab one of these, and I like it on... Do we want it facing this way? I don't see any reason why we couldn't just have it facing this way. So we're just gonna put this in here. And this is gonna represent a holographic whiteboard of some sort. In fact, let's use this whole space up. like that. I like it. Okay. So you got a dude who's standing at the front. He's going to need room to walk, but we also need room for the table. And the table needs to be able to be wide enough to accidentally catch blocks on things. This is like a small conference room in here. Very, very small. Unless we cut away, and we perfectly can. We have the ability. We have the technology. We don't need that gravity block there, if that's what we're going to be doing here. So we'll just yank this out. We're just renovating up all the place here now. Oh, let's get this block on the bar. On the Barbie. There we go. Replaced. Man, that is easily one of my favorite new features that they've added. So, Schine team, thank you very, very much for that. You don't even know how much I appreciate it. Actually, you do. I just told you. You don't even know, Billy, how much I love you. Okay, so... Weird old grandpa. Grandpa, why are you talking about Billy that way? This room needs to have a window in it. Because conference rooms always have windows. That's why. Also, I think a window that shines out, that faces our factory. I think that looks pretty damn cool. This is good. We good here? We're all fine here. Now, how are you? Okay, we're gonna do that. Now we're fine. Now this is all fine. I may get around to completing that. In fact, just do it now. You have the blocks on the bar. What are you half-assing stuff for already, man? Jeez, Jace. Jeez. I kind of like that being opened. Now, if we do a little window like this, I feel like it needs to be square. Does it? No. But if you're going to put a window there, this needs to shut. And then maybe make one square? No. I think rectangle is just fine, and we'll just fill it in with a piece of glass. Piece of glass, my friend. We're going to get that piece of glass from there. Pizza glass? That sounds awful. Who would have pizza glass? What is... Okay. Sorry, I was freaking out for a second. Holy crap, this is wrong. I was like, what am I seeing? What drugs have been slipped into my morning coffee? Alright, so we are going to put the window... Do we want the ledge on the outside or the inside? We're going to put the ledge on the inside. So that is that. I really feel like there needs to be some sort of something in the upper portion of the room. So we are going to go with the white again. Maybe do a half slab. And then just this part out here. And then I'm going to fill it in with the half slab. And now we have these awful gaps. Jace, what do you have to say about that? Not perfect. That's what I have to say. Damn it, that's what I have to say. This is the gribbling on the other side. Yeah, right. Well, no one said you had to make it go all the way across, right? Let's turn this off. And I like the ambient light that gives off in a darkened environment. Oh, wow, actually, I really like the way that this is sort of looking. I diggity dig it. I diggity dig it. Alright, so let's drop this down in the middle here for the moment, and we'll turn the light back on. What color do we want this table to be? Lights, I said, back on. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Game lag. Alright. Undo. Finally gonna get around to it. Thanks, I appreciate that. We can actually pull this out by one So we'll just do that. All right. So what color are we going to put the chairs in here? Blue seems to be a random theme that I picked up on. I'm going to use blue chairs in here. I don't know about this strip on the floor, but I'm not going to worry about it. I ain't going to worry about it, what you say. I do need to put some sort of symmetry mode in here because I don't like having to do work twice. I'm lazy. That lazy, shiftless Jacemachine. Doesn't he realize how important everything is? Alright, did we want to make it brown like a table? Or, yeah, I'm thinking we do brown, and I'm thinking that we do a standard, because I don't want to have to see the seams in this particular table. The seams in the table. We're going to do that. And that looks good. That looks great. We're going to even do one of these things here. Is that the right angle? That way the person sitting there has perfect place to see and to say. Okay. Now we can make these corners dip in, which I'm thinking we probably could and should do. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's very, very slick. Very slick. Now, that allows for all sides to be sat on when they sit in these chairs. This area in between these chairs does not allow me to do anything decorative with the armrests, per se. But let's go to the other brown. And we're going to drop that in here, and we can do something very simple and just put backs onto these chairs. It makes it a little bit hard to walk around, but these are showpieces, and you can hop over these things, damn it. Now, I'm thinking that we could probably... I'm going to put a drop ceiling down on the bottom floor, so a lot of this floor is not going to be visible from the ceiling on the bottom. So we have room to play with here. Do we want this to be a force field glow from underneath, and then have glass on top of it? Do I hear the lawnmower man outside? Of course I do. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I like it. I do like it. Does this need to be filled in? Well, if you're going to seal up the whole thing, whatever, Jace. I will make decisions little by little as I decide something seems cool. That's usually how it works for me. Make these little decisions. Feel free to chime in on things. Do you think I should leave it open? Because it's very modern. Did I not? Huh? I thought I turned that symmetry off. I didn't. I just shut it, you see. Now, did that accidentally screw up anything over here? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. What is this? We're going to fix this. I don't know where this came from, but let's copy that. Come on. There we go. I don't get it, man. What could we use this for? We could make a bathroom in here. We still need to make a bathroom. Where are we going to place that? If this is going to be some sort of cool conference room area that we're going to have to install lights on, I think we're going to copy one of these, actually. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3. So let's see here. 5 tall, 3 wide, and yeah, it's it's 6 wide, 6 long. Alright, so now we are going to copy this out of here. I'm still getting a little familiar with our new addition to our advanced build mode stuff. Copy brush. I don't know what that means, but I do know what copy selection means. Whoa. click? No. Left click? No. Okay. Corner 2 is going to be right here. What's happening? Oh, wait. No, look. See how it's stretching? Okay. Oh, this is great. This is great. All right, so now we've copied it. And now we can paste. Right? Load. What just happened here? Something just happened, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Corner 1. Didn't work. Here, we'll try this one. Corner 1. Does it need to be other click? It does. It needs to be the click that erases blocks. Why would you do that? I'm doing it wrong, so just bear with me for a second here. We are going to work it out together on camera, though. So just bear with me, my idiocy. This is a completely new feature that I'm using here. So we have corner 1. I'm going to select corner 1. I'm clicking on the right click. It's not doing anything. Let's go out by 1. No, it did. It did do something? I'm very confused. Hold on. Do you hold it down? No. Click. And still. Wow, that's just odd. Alright, so we're going to do it with the left click. And that works. Oh, I don't like that at all, guys. That's really bad to delete stuff. Now, if you guys know that I'm doing something incorrectly here, let me know, because this is really destructive otherwise. Alright, so it's been copied. What is that floating in the middle there? And paste. We're going to go into paste mode. Oh, man. Well, it's better than... It's better than what? Hold on a second here. Can we take this off paste mode? Maybe we can grab some black hole here. It's 3 wide, right? And it starts about there, you think? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's go back to paste. And then we'll mount it here. You didn't copy any of the lights themselves. Okay, that's okay, guys. I'm not going to be frustrated about that, because this is just me learning all these new things. And if you can learn through my mistakes, man, that's all the better. That's what I have to say about that. Try to keep positive, you know? Always stay positive. And dab on the haters. I need this block right here. Give me your block. Thank you. And then we're going to put that there. And didn't you erase another block? A very important block somewhere? Probably in the other portion. Yeah. This here. But at least it copied it before it deleted it, right? Right? It's not the right block. That's the right block. We're going to need to fix this other one too real quick. There we go. Alright, so we got ourselves a little conference room. We'll turn the lights off with my button. Thank you. And I'd like to see this firsthand. Coming through here. Go into our little conference room. It looks very dark still. No, it's not so bad. What the heck just happened? Everything froze. These damn spaceships crashing into my station all the time. Yeah, I could get literally behind all of these chairs, too. Okay, that's not bad at all. We have room. You can have someone who's giving their little spiel. All right, the next annual profits report meeting is about to start. There's pirates out there? There's pirates out there. That's what these guys are fighting. And not only is it pirates, but it's pirates flying around like portions of a ship. It's not even a full ship. It's a freaking wing. It's a wing of a ship. All right, enough, Jace. We're not going to concern ourselves with that. All right, so we're going to need to wrap this up here. We're out of time for today. I hope that you guys are enjoying this build. I hope it gives you some ideas. I fiddled with the lights until I was kind of happy with them, and I'm largely happy with them as you can see that I'm using them all over the place. So this is a little different design style, and it's okay. It's not bad. Wasn't exactly what I was going for initially, but I think it turned out okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic day. And, yeah, a little pirate there. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more content about StarMade and other games like this. And I also implore you to go take a look into my playlist to see if there's anything else that you'd like to see. I've quite a number of StarMade videos that I've made over the past 3 years that you might want to check out. And with that being said, love to the lurkers, and I'll see you guys next time.